Hey everybody. Since we're starting to work on our book in a box projects, and the most important part is getting those paragraphs on your note cards for each object, I'm going to show you some examples. I use the book Shiloh as my book. So this is something I printed a picture of a dog tag, a dog license tag on the internet, glued it to an index card and cut it out, punched a hole in it, put it on a piece of extra rope that I had sitting around. And then here's the most important part, the note card. So we have the object name at the top, and it's in title capitalization form, so it's all capitalized. It does have an indent because it's a paragraph, and I have an explanation of how the dog license tag relates to the story, and I also mention in the paragraph a story element. So here's what the paragraph says. A dog license tag shows who owns the animal. In Shiloh, Marty wants to be Shiloh's owner, but he can't be because Judd Travers owns the dog. This is the main conflict in the story. So notice I underlined conflict because that's the story element. This has 3 sentences, but one of the sentences is compound. It has comma, but in the middle, meaning it's really 2 short sentences joined together. So for 5th graders, I count that as 2 sentences. So that has 4 sentences. All right, next object, a glass bottle. So you guys probably know how I'm going to connect this to the story. Here's a card. The setting of Shiloh is a small town called Friendly near the Ohio River in West Virginia. At the time of the story, the only way for a person Marty's age to make money was to babysit or return bottles and cans for cash. Marty spends a lot of time collecting bottles so that he has money to buy food for Shiloh. This action shows that Marty is carrying a character trait. So I was able to put details about this bottle related to the setting and to a character trait. Finally, I have a plate. Small plate. It'll fit in a box. Here's the most important part, though. Here's the card. Plate. Marty needs food for Shiloh. He can't ask his parents for food because the family must save money to pay for Grandma's care. Instead, Marty decides to give some of his own meals to the dog. However, he must lie to his family to save the food for Shiloh. Marty lies. He tells his parents he's getting hungry after mealtime, so he puts some food on a plate at each meal. He doesn't eat it. He gives it to Shiloh. Marty feels bad lying. This is an internal conflict. All right, so I underline conflict. All right, so those are just 3 examples. Good luck. Make sure your cards are neat, complete paragraphs, indented, have the object as a title.